Over the years I've been fortunate enough to be given quite a lot of fabric. Some of it has come from somebody who was clearing their craft room as they weren't able to do the sewing anymore. Some have come off free cycle, so a lot of the fabric that I've got stored is fabric that I've acquired without having to pay for it. So for a long time it's been on my shelves, and over the summer I've been spending a bit of time using some of that fabric up and making different things. So as you'll have seen, some of it's gone to making clothes, some of it isn't conducive to making clothes, so I've been thinking of other things to do as well. So this one is a fabric that is interested on both sides. So that is obviously going to be the right side of the fabric. You can tell that by the weave in the pattern. But I quite like the wrong side as well. So what I've done is to use that as a contrast in the inside. So same fabric but two different effects. So this one was a bit of an experiment and it's not quite gone to plan, but I don't mind because it just means that I shall do it again and we'll learn from the mistakes. So one of the reasons that I'm not happy with it is I didn't leave enough, I double thought myself, I didn't leave enough length in the flap for it to fold over and fasten pattern matching. The other thing I wasn't happy with, I've used for the first time these magnetic snaps that you actually sew in, so you don't actually see them, but I think the fabric is too thick for them to be effective. So I wasn't not so happy about that, but it was worth a try. I wanted to try them and experiment with them. So notwithstanding that, I'm quite happy with the bag. It does look pretty good. I've just used this one for myself, so I'm just waiting for handles to arrive to finish it off. I've got little hanging tabs there that I've made out of the fabric, so to make little loops with. I've squared off the bottom so that it gives you enough room to put things in without sort of being too crowded. It just gives it a bit more width. So next time, and there is a next time, I've got some more fabric left over, I will make that flap longer. I've got some different snap fasteners to use, magnetic closures. This one you actually sew in on to the top of the fabric, so they've got bars to sew in. The ones that go through the fabric I've found in the past, it may be that they've come on since then and maybe using the thicker fabric. I've always found in the past that it tends to be a bit too loose and it just doesn't give the, and unless you're using heavy fabric they can be too heavy and that affects the bag as well. So I thought I'd just try something different. So that one, although it wasn't a great success, I still like the look of it. I like the shape of it, and for me it won't matter that it's not matching on the front. It'll just do for a little clutch bag when I need it, just to keep the bare essentials in. So a useful experiment, and I can go away and redraw the pattern, and the next one will be a better one to use. So got two sets of handles to come, so I look forward to having another go at that soon.